Hi, Greg Durocher here. Today we're going to talk about the 5 love languages. This is based on the work of Gary Chapman. In his book titled The 5 Love Languages, he talks about there being 5 ways that we as human beings experience being loved. In other words, what can somebody else do where we experience it, the meaning that we give it is that we are loved. And he breaks it down into 5 general categories. Words of affirmation. In other words, encouragement, compliments. We're actually hearing the words that others speak to us, and that's what fills us up and makes us feel loved. Quality time, spending quality time with our partner, engaged and present. For guys, that means being present, listening, and hearing the feelings that she's trying to communicate. And being open to that without judgment, without trying to solve the problem or fix her or change the situation. She really just needs to be heard, and then maybe she'll ask for your input. Maybe not. But what she needs mostly is our presence. Touch. Sometimes touch is in the form of sexual intimacy, but the reality is that someone who experiences being loved by being touched can be the smallest, slightest touch, the brush of a hand, the squeeze of a shoulder. Anything that's physical communication is going to communicate to somebody whose love language is touch that they are being loved by the other person. Gifts. The receiving of gifts. If my love language is receiving of gifts, when my partner makes something or does something small and gives me a small little gift, it doesn't have to be something of much value. It can be something just that there's meaning attached to. Receiving of gifts is a very simple, creative way of communicating I love you. And then lastly, acts of service, doing things that help me or for me or benefit us. When I experience acts of service, then that would mean that you love me. So whether that's, making dinner, making the bed, taking care of the kids, doing this, doing that, when I experience you doing something with my best interest at heart or to help me, that's when I feel loved. So I encourage you each, spend some time trying to understand what is your love language. Words of affirmation, quality time, touch, receiving gifts, or acts of service. I also strongly encourage you to get Gary Chapman's book and go through it with your partner. Spend some time figuring each other out so you can start truly respecting and honoring the other partner in your relationship by speaking their love language. Until then, until next time, have a great day, and thanks for being with us.